Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm feeling like talking about saving money. As you all know, I'm traveling the world, and in order to be able to do that I had to save some money. Here are like my tips on how you can save money as well for traveling the world or buying a house or whatever you want to do with it. So first of all, my first tip before you can start saving money is track your spending. So I'm using an app on the iPhone where I can enter every spending, every tiny bit of money I have spent, even if it's only like 20 cents or $1 for parking or whatever. I will add it to my app and will categorize it, and by the end of the month I can see not only how much money I have spent but also what I have spent it for. So I suggest you do that for at least a month, maybe 2 or 3 months, to get an overview over your spending. Once you know what you spend your money on, you can then go ahead and create a budget. So let's first things first. So there are fixed expenses which you can change in the short run, like car payments if you have those, housing like rent or mortgage or something like that. You can change those really quickly. You can change them in the long term by moving to a cheap place or whatever. But in the short run you can't really change them. But there are costs that you can change in the short run, like how much you spend on eating out or on shopping or on coffee to go or whatever. So that's where I suggest to start. So cut back on those, set yourself a monthly limit on how much you can spend on those and stick to it. I'd also suggest that you save first and spend after. So when your paycheck gets in, I don't know, depending on where you live, once a month, in my case it was always the 25th of the month, I would pay my bills and save, put the set amount of money I had to save into my savings account. Once it's in my savings account, I don't touch it anymore because it's separated from my spending money. And everything that was left I could either spend or decide, nah, this month I have a lot left, I want to save some more. But always put a fixed amount of money aside at the beginning of each month so your savings are taken care of. But I don't know, there are people out there that just like get joy from saving money. I know Graham Stephan is one of them. He just really enjoys saving money. But as I know, there are many people who are like, I'd rather spend it. But since they have some goals in the future what they need money for, they might be willing to save. So set your saving goals, think about how much money you want to save and what to save it for. For example, if you want to go and travel around the world not working for a year, think about how much it will cost and start saving for that goal. You want to retire at 55 instead of 65, find out how much that will cost and start saving for that. You need a new car, you want to buy a house, whatever. Put money, start thinking about how much will it cost, look into it and start saving. Create a plan on in what time frame you will be able to reach that goal and start saving. I also suggest you use different savings account for different purposes. You have one for your vacation, you have one for your new car, you have one for your house, you have one for your retirement. You get the idea of that. Plus I think if you are saving for something that's like in the far future, like your retirement, you should always invest and not just keep it in an account. So your money can help you make more money, basically by like buying index funds or whatever. I'm not going to get into that right now here. Good. So now that you're saving your basic money, here is how you can save even more money or ideas that will help you stick to your saving plan. there are no spend challenges out there. I think they're fun. So it's like you do 31 of days of not spending a single penny except for your fixed expenses. Like you don't even go grocery shopping. All you do that month is eat whatever you can find in the cupboard. And trust me, if you're anywhere like me or most people, you probably survive like 3 months without going to the grocery store. I mean, at the end, you will end up eating dry noodles every day, but it's doable. And usually 31 days will be doable. You can also do no spend challenges in certain categories, like no eating out for a month, no buying clothes for 3 months. It's especially easy if you do like a capsule wardrobe thing. So you get the idea of no spend challenges. I wanted to talk about groceries real quick again. That's where I got confused. I suggest you go grocery shopping only every 2 to 4 weeks. The less time you spend in the grocery store, the less you are inclined to buy food you don't actually need, you won't actually eat. So when it comes to we still like grocery, create a shopping list as well. So write down everything you need, meal plan what you want to eat, write down what you need, don't only buy the things on your list. Food waste is always bad, so I suggest if you want to cook something that needs like a special ingredient but only like a little bit of it, maybe think about what else you can cook using that same ingredient to actually use it up. Shopping lists will always help saving money on groceries. When it comes to like other shopping, I would suggest to create a wish list. So for example, you see that very lovely fall coat on ASOS, like, yeah, I really want it. Instead of putting it in your cart, click buy now and have it at your home, just put it on a wish list. Create some sort of a list, leave everything there for at least a month and revisit. If you still want it and love it and desire it and need it after that 1 month, you can always still get it. But trust me, most things will no longer be interesting after they have sat on a wish list for a month, which will save you money. I wanted to add one thing here. So saving money and being able to afford things in the long run is always kind of a mindset thing. So most people will say, yeah, but I will never be able to afford that. My job isn't good enough, my education isn't good enough, I don't make enough money for that. The mindset is really important. If somebody can do it, you can most likely do it too. You can always go and get it. Improve your education, learn a new skill, get a better job, make more money and save for something in the long run. Like, I never thought I would be able to afford a house in Switzerland, because houses in Switzerland just got crazy expensive. But then I was like thinking, my parents were able to afford a house, my sister was able to afford a house, so why shouldn't I be able to afford a house? So I started saving, and yeah, there's no secret, I was able to buy a house, which I'm very, very happy about. So work in your mindset, make saving fun, kind of, by doing challenges involving your friends and family. They're like, even if you look it up at YouTube, there are even like saving challenges you can do if this is something you need. But these are kind of my tips on how I managed to save the money I needed to travel the world. If you're doing it the right way, and you won't feel like you're deprived of everything like all the time. I know that's not something I wanted to feel like. So yeah, here are some tips, but the most important one, track your spendings. See what you're actually spending your money on and find out what you're actually wasting your money on, because I'm pretty sure most of us have one category or multiples where we're kind of wasting our money on, and if it's gone, we wouldn't really miss it at all. Just think about it. Track your spendings and let me know what your wasteful categories in the comments down below. If you have any more money saving tips, also leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.